Hello everyone, MFPallytime here. Welcome back to Hollow Knight. Hope you guys are doing very well today. In today's video, we are going to continue to poke around this watery area, the Royal Waterways. We uncovered this finally by getting a simple key and putting it into the lock above, actually right where my crosshair is located. We pushed to the right and found a means of actually swimming in the acid water. But today we are going to try and figure out what exactly is left. Actually, I'm kind of moving away from it, aren't I? Down into, yeah, it's right here. Down into the west. We butt slam through the gate. And today's adventure begins. We are getting near the end of the game. I've been saying that a few times now. I believe since we dealt with the sleepers, the slumberers, the dreamers, whatever they were called, we should be able to get some form of ending. However, I am doing the best that I can, and I know I've said this before, but I'm going to keep saying it. Doing the best I can to see as much of the map as humanly possible. So, already taking a lot of damage. I cannot stand the sounds that are happening in my headphones right now. Really, just not a fan at all. Checking that left wall for maybe a secret area and poking through here. Trying to hit any wall I can, any roof section I can. We've been finding a lot of secret walls recently, and I want to keep the streak going. My favorite enemy is in abundance down here. These guys are all over the place. Not only do they have the best noise in video game history, but they split apart into two pieces when they die and then start coming after you moments later. It's really disgusting stuff. Really creepy stuff. One of my children heads over to the explosive enemy that was up in the top right. Oh, yeah. Should have seen that coming. Should have seen that coming. Let's use what energy we can before the flies start to siphon it. What should I call my little... I'll just call them my flying kids. That's what they are. We should be able to pogo relatively well here, although the flyers have already split off. Let's not get complacent this time. There's also an energy reservoir on the right side. We can actually heal up. Nice. Nothing to the right of that. Let's keep moving. Oh, are we gonna find some rancid eggs here? Some putrid eggs, whatever those things are called? I can't wait to add those to my collection. I simply don't have enough. All right, patience is paying off down here. I can actually hit some of this larva. Oh my God, is that what these things are? Is it just big larvae? Are they just big grubs, bro? Hold on, he's coming back. Hold on, I'm ready. Secret underneath the walkway. This is just... Ugh. More grubs pushing in this direction. Looks like they're stopping as we enter the water, but they're actually just clung to the ceilings. Oh, this is a boss! The Flukemarm. I say it's a boss, but it's not doing any attacks. It looks like it's going to be summoning in enemies for us to fight. Well, let's start off by shooting a spell straight up there, trying to kill off some of the initial spawns. They really come out of that hot, don't they? We were able to get full energy down here at the bottom, and I hope that continues. I mean, as long as I just deal with the flyers as they spawn, theoretically, we'll be spawning in our flyers that can deal their own damage to the boss. Oh, why do I have a bad feeling about this explosion? Hey, everything's fine. Everything's fine. Why did it... Wait, is half of this about to come back to life? The Flukenest. Is that a charm that we just picked up? Indeed it is. Living charm, born in the gut of a Flukemarm, transforms the vengeful spirit spell into a horde of volatile baby flukes. So instead of that, we would spawn stuff? Bro. Are we just a summoner? Is that what we're doing now? Well, might as well check out where this goes, following the path, I believe, how it's supposed to be followed. That was a cool little secret. I'm glad we found that. As we climb up the left side, seems like we're actually ascending quite a lot, and there's a fake wall. Where's this lead? We were here earlier. Can I climb? Yes, I can climb back up. Oh, this was the main path here. Interesting. Let's climb up and take a quick seat. Take a look at the map and see if there's anything else for us here. Hold on, I do kind of want to see how this works, though. We're gonna have to remove quite a lot to make that happen. Obviously, I don't know if that's worth it. Hey, we could go literally full summoner right now, though. So our spell. Let's find an enemy to use it against. That might be difficult because of the number of flyers we have right now. I'm just gonna shoot it off. Ah! Bro, that's actually so cool. You kind of just shotgun damage for... Oh, that's creepy. Okay, so not quite a summon, but still very, very cool. Awesome find. Well, I'm feeling pretty good about our accomplishments here. I feel like we really saw quite a lot. I'm going to remove that marker that we put on that NPC because I know what the eggs are actually for now, and we are not going to need to mark that. Okay, I'm down here on the bottom with all of these grubs. Let's test out the spell. Oh, it literally killed them on the spot. Nice. It split those guys in two at least. I don't know how strong that would be against a normal enemy. Difficult to gauge because those guys are so squishy. The sun's pretty chill when you can just skip all of it in the water. Making my way west, we're gonna go back into the Mantis village for the first time since we killed that boss, since we beat their challenge. I guess technically we may have technically been in the zone last episode, but we were just wandering through. We weren't there to explore it again. Ouch, that was kind of big damage. Maybe I spoke too soon about this being more chill. Well, a lot of energy in here. I can't grab it though. Okay, this should be the start of the area right here. We do have a red marker on our map. I believe it was for this NPC that we already saved. So let's go ahead and remove this red marker. There's also a bench we can sit at nearby. We'll use this as a checkpoint. I feel so strong here now. We're killing the normal Mantis warriors in just a couple swings. We did upgrade our nail recently, but I think it's just because they're kind of back towards the beginning of the game. I feel like the Mantis warriors that we fight inside of the Coliseum of the Fool are significantly tankier. So I was kind of hoping this would be good practice for that, because I kind of struggled fighting those guys. But so far, we're literally just running over them. Now, this area isn't too big. The actual Mantis area only encapsulates just a couple zones. There's a color difference between this and the fungal wastes. And we went through the fungal waste quite a bit recently, so I don't know how much more stuff there actually is going to be there. Inspect. Wanderers seek death. Welcome. May you find a swift end upon our claws. That's a little aggressive, don't you think, guys? I feel like that's an intimidation tactic. These guys are a bunch of sweethearts. There's nothing wrong with them at all. Wait a minute. Acid pool. Can we explore anything in it? I can't even move to the left here. There's not even a secret wall. All of that work to be able to swim in acid, and what do I get for it? We do have a red marker in this room, and I wonder if it was just because I couldn't actually climb up that just yet. Or perhaps it was this room that we had the marker in. Let's investigate this and see what we can find as I'm one-shotting all of the enemies in here. Hey, we still take damage. We still gotta treat them with respect. They got a pretty good hit on the chin there. Looks like this was the room. So, oh, I needed double jump for this. I see. Well, let's remove that marker and check this out. With any luck, we'll find something new. This is exciting. Back at the beginning levels of the game. I don't mind that at all. Roof seems like it doesn't go anywhere here. These mushrooms fall over at a glance, it feels like. Oh, that looked like it was a little something there. Little secret here. What do you got? Some energy for us to use, and I will take that immediately. I wasn't even able to get two heals out of it. And a slide down the left. Good. I don't know what I would have done without this rancid egg. Settle down, settle down. There's no reason to start headbutting the ground, okay? It's not that serious. However, that guy does give us quite a lot of geo. So accessing that dude wasn't a secret. We could have just walked the normal path here to see him, but instead we uncovered that secret slide down the left. Well, let's check the right. Any secrets here? Looks like this might descend down. This is a shortcut. This empties out to the first room, so we have a way of just running straight ahead now if we were so inclined. I do see some geo above us I want to grab. I am super tired right now. I don't know if you can hear that in my voice or not. I feel like my voice is kind of shaky at the moment. But man, I got no sleep whatsoever. That was my one and only warning, I guess. I'm doing the best I can. Here we go. This does exit downwards. And we're kind of above the spider area where we also had a red marker because we couldn't progress something there. I wonder if these two sides are about to connect. Got out of the way just in time for, I was hoping they both exploded on themselves. That sounds weird out of context. But I was not so lucky. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. It looks like some of my spiders may have gotten a pot shot in, but like I can't attack at all here. That projectile existing just blocks this entire path. Do we just have to charge through? I mean, taking the damage there probably was ill-advised. I'm gonna have to get in some hits and then try to heal, but my guys keep siphoning all of my healing from me. I think in order to make this setup really work, what we're gonna have to do is just make sure we have the most soul generation that we can possibly get. Well, my health is extremely low. Let me head back, and I am I'm thinking about resting right now. Resting, I feel like, is a good idea. And it'll update our map so we can get a better idea of what we're really looking at in this massive room over here on the left. Oh, there is a tree. This is in this room here, directly above the Mantis village, it looks like. Sure, I'll gather all this stuff. I don't mind one bit. We do need 900 essence for our friend. This will help us get in the right direction. This actually ended up being a little bit of a journey to get back to. It didn't look that bad on the map. It didn't look that bad in practice, but it was kind of a winding path in rooms like this where it's kind of difficult to figure out where you're really going. I'm gonna cut through the actual Mantis village to get back to this room here. It looks like there is a drop down that continues. That makes our theory a little bit more solid, I think. But one thing I am noticing is inside the actual Mantis village, there's also a room here that I've never seen, and I would very much like to see it. Last time we were here, these guys challenged us to a bunch of fights, but we were victorious. Since then, I'm trying to think of any good deeds I may have done for Mantis kind, and I gotta be honest, I am coming up short. Can't think of too many. So maybe I did save that one girl that was lost. That was me. We did make that happen. I thought getting in here would be a little bit easier of a task. Look at this platforming, and I think this is all optional stuff that I've already done. Yeah, That's what it's looking like. That's what it's looking like. Is this the drop down that I should be taking to get into the village? The big hole in the middle of the floor? What if there's a switch that I missed? Looks like I'm actually under it now, but this may be the zone that we actually fought those dudes in. Wow, that was an abrupt death. It looks like the left side has a very similar puzzle to solve. We just have to slide down and dash. Now, on the right side of this area, it looks like this is the opening to the room we haven't seen. So let's see it. Mantis warrior above us. We can hit him through the floor. We're actually cheating. This lever's already been hit. If that's the case, who hit it? Oh, this is some good Super Meat Boy puzzling up here. Sliding in between two close platforms. We do find a hollow nest seal. Don't mind if I do. I'll take that with me. That'll at least be a little bit of gold we can put back into our coffers. A little bit of geo we can put back into our coffers. This looks like a bench sign, right? More geo in here. Unless I'm... Oh, excuse me, not geo. That's another chest. The Mark of Pride. Is that a charm? Freely given by the Mantis tribe to those they respect greatly increases the range of the bearer's nail, allowing them to strike foes from further away. That actually seems really strong. How much further, I wonder? Looks like we did find a chair that we can take a quick rest in. Beautiful. And I believe there was another room right up here we could check out as well. Another chest. Now that is a healthy amount of geo. Now the real question is, did I earn that charm that the Mantis give out freely? Is this an elaborate test to show that I'm worthy? Or did we just steal that and that we're kind of the bad guys again? I'm kind of leaning into the second one. I'm not sure how to get back up through that hole we fell in the middle of the ceiling. I disagree. If we can't get back up, then, oh, okay, we could just hop with literally nothing. There was literally nothing to it. I way overbuilt that in my head. Good. So we're gonna go back to our room marked with blue. And I guess that's technically not part of the Mantis village, but we'll see where that tunnel goes nonetheless. It looks like we have found the drop down right here. What kind of room are you leading me into? Looks like we have a jump on the left, some mushrooms on the right. Let's push in here. This looks like a relatively small area until you move from the wall. Wait, that was an actual slide. Okay. Inspect. Pity those bugs. Minds locked. Thoughts trapped in solitude. Faint shadow of an area are the words that attempt its utterance. Some geo as well. I've always wondered, like, these little monuments, I guess our dream nail doesn't interact in any way. It's only with people. Very big chamber. Looks like we were expected to use the jump pads to navigate this. Little difficult to do that and fight the floater enemies here, but hey, we're making do. We're making do. Anything here? No. Looks like the right side had a bunch of caves. What about the left? Is just nothing but mushrooms all the way down. Nothing here. Nothing. Oh, we got another slide. Far left. So let's zigzag back over to the right and see what the right path does. Looks like after this gap, there's two different splitting paths to take, but I think they all lead to this big mushroom. No, that's the one we saw on the other side. Keep head button, bro. You'll get me. You'll get me. And then this was the slide. That one is super hidden. That one I don't think I would have seen if I wasn't just throwing myself into every corner of this game. Hey, exploring the last few episodes has taught me well, I feel like. Looks like the left has some floaters. I can't actually move down on this right side, can I? We have to go left. Unless we can find another slide somewhere, but it's not looking too likely. Okay. Nice job, kids. Proud of you. Thank you for taking down that target. Super helpful. There was a cache of Geo at the end of this hallway. We saw that when we were looking down. I hope there's something good in here, and this isn't just a totally, normal path with just some money in it. No special enemies or anything. This is a pretty big area on the map. Oh my god, I'm already at the bottom of it. So it looks like this was one big okay. What am I looking at here? One big travel room is what I was gonna say. Dream nail, maybe? Pale worm. What good to foresee a demise unavoidable. Uh-oh. Looks like they may have seen some better days. Can't do anything on the ceiling here. Can't talk to this thing. Was just able to read its mind for a little bit. It's looking like a really big drop there, and I think I know exactly where it leads. Indeed I do. Whoa. Wait, is that a new... We got a new heart for this. That was the last fragment we needed. We've been fighting a lot of enemies that do 2 damage at a time. So getting an odd number of hearts is actually really, really valuable. It's basically allows us to survive a whole nother hit. Well, that's excellent. And it looks like this just connects to a path we've been on before. So let's go ahead and remove that marker. Maybe that fragment is what we saw on the map before, but these were the kind of floors that only break if you stand on top of them. Oh yeah, I forgot about this place. I forgot I don't want to be in this place. We can check in on the Mantis village down here, make sure there's nothing we missed. Maybe talk to these guys again. Maybe they'll be happy that we returned that person. Looks like they're just giving us a little bit of a bow. You know what? I'll take it, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you. You're great, too. All right, we're moving left until I hit something that stops me from moving. From where we are, if I can get down to this lower floor, we'll be able to explore one more area we've never seen. And I think that will uncover the entire map down here, as far as I know. So let's go down there and check it out. That hot spring hit the spot, though, let me tell you. Full energy bar and full health. I'm feeling unstoppable right now. All right, looking to the right. It seems all we have to do is drop down up ahead, and we'll see exactly... Of course, it's never that simple here, but I do have a dash now that I didn't have before. We'll see exactly what stopped us in our tracks last time we were here. I definitely saw this before, but I didn't have the dream nail. It looks like there's no soul left to see. That was probably just for like the bestiary guy, whatever that system's called, where you learn about all of the NPCs. I think that's probably how we learned about the centipedes that burrow. In fact, I'm almost sure of it now that I say that. Whoa! We got some black energy that we couldn't cross. What about the area underneath this? Why couldn't I go this way? Oh, because it's... Oh, it's likely just the exit from this area. There's no wall we can interact with there. Well, we're here now, so we can get rid of the marker. That feels so good to be removing so many markers, by the way. Let's see what's on the other side of this. Looks like first we're gonna have a little bit of an obstacle course. Not really for us anymore, though, because we can just dash right through most enemies. We just gotta time that a little bit better. Time it a little bit better. Luckily for us, we have plenty of energy that we can use. So, oh my god, dash. This guy's burrowing fast. These dudes are small. Oh, they're literally designed so you can dash through them. That's really cool. Interesting. I was expecting to have to fight a spirit here or something. Instead, we find the Sharp Shadow. This is a charm we can use. Contains a forbidden spell that transforms shadows into deadly weapons. When using the Shadow Dash, the bearer's body will sharpen and damage enemies. So you can damage enemies by dashing through them. Very interesting. I feel like that would actually be really good in the arena. I feel like a lot of things would be good in the arena, though. Maybe we just need to get back in the arena and actually give it some attempts. I'm going to sit down, make sure there's nothing else we missed here. Otherwise, I think we did a fantastic bit of exploring. Yeah, that's going to do it for today's episode, everybody. Sincerely hope you enjoyed it. I know that some of these exploring episodes aren't going to be for everyone, but I feel like we're making a lot of really good progress right before we end the game. In fact, we've taken a look at a lot of the areas that we had markers for. I mean, there's a few places in the green path we haven't seen that we should definitely go back to. I definitely need to check on the caterpillars. We should probably go back to the start of the game again and check around this. But I think we're really doing a good job of just systematically going through everything we've seen before. Thank you guys so much for being here. I'll see you again tomorrow morning. Goodbye.